Well, so here's what I didn't expect, because I was Don Lemoning with that Twitter poll, you know, because he did the thing where it's like, my show will be ending, but he just changed the name of it, and like literally nothing else changed. I'll just tell everybody right now, I think there's no way we're reversing this poll. But if by the time the poll closes, the yeses have it, then I will shut down Timcast and retire from the Timcast YouTube channel. Timcast IRL will be Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. and I'll be producing my morning show at youtube.com/TimcastNews as per usual. But this other channel I will be retiring from, and then we will be using it to host documentaries and other video content. Now, I know a lot of people are probably not going to be fans of that, as I mentioned with like You Are Here changing to Primetime Stein, that it doesn't work, people unsubscribe, and there's algorithmic problems. The issue is, we've often talked about how there is an issue with 3 different channels producing similar things, and that I have to like make 2 videos on this one, then 1 on this one, and 3 on this one, and they're very, very similar. And we've been talking about doing new content, particularly with Alad. Not only we need a place to put your on-the-ground reporting, which is very straightforward, and we want to do a morning show. And so we can't just keep launching channels for everything, for every project. Some do need their own project. And so I figured a lot of people aren't going to be happy about it because they subscribe to that channel specifically for me to do a half an hour show. But I don't want to just delete it outright. And so we've got a new documentary coming out with Lauren Southern, and we're like, where do we put it? We don't have a timcast.com channel for these things. So it's like the website, we'll need a place to put these things. So we'll probably use the youtube.com/Timcast channel, which I will be retiring from personally. And my content will just be located on one channel, youtube.com/TimcastNews, which is my morning show, the Tim Pool Daily Show. And so I appreciate all of the leftists who rushed in full speed to vote that I must shut down that channel and retire from it. So it will no longer be Timcast, it'll be timcast.com. And then my shows will be on each individual YouTube channel. So another way to simplify it is, I don't need 2 channels for one show. It was confusing. People who would listen to the podcast get the full thing. But then if you're on YouTube, it's like you got to go to 2 different channels. And then when I would try and tell people, hey, my next video is going to be at youtube.com/Timcast, they'd be like, isn't that where I am? What are you talking about? And so it was just confusing. So it may result in the youtube.com/Timcast channel not working because people will just unsubscribe. The algorithm won't support this. But I kind of feel like it's better than just deleting a channel with 1.2 or 1.3 or however how many subscribers, especially if many of those subscribers are fans and would want to watch all of this content. So I think I've had people emailing me being like, dude, you have too many channels. We were talking about creating a new channel for a new show, and people were like, too many channels. And I'm like, you're right. So there you go. I'm really excited for the documentary with Lauren Southern. We also have from Ben Stewart a documentary on the Federal Reserve coming soon. We pushed back the release of that one because I think they're going to get a pretty good interview, but we're going to talk about the Fed and the policy and all that stuff. So as Timcast.com starts producing documentary and field reporting and other shows, we'll probably just have that be a central location for all of our videos. Again, it might not work. Some people are going to be like, that's dumb. I don't want to subscribe to that or whatever, but you know. So Ben Foster says in the regular chat, in the member chat, so he's consolidating channels. Basically, we're trying to make it easier for you to find the videos from me, reduce the workload and the confusion, because it is confusing, and then we need a space to put the expanded timcast.com content, which we don't currently have. So this seems like the best way to make that happen. We'll see how it works. Here's the reality. Timcast on YouTube has 1.3 million subs. Timcast News has 1.12 million or something like that. Like there's legitimately 100, 200,000 people who don't even know that the channel exists. I'm like that, I gotta consolidate it, man.